Let's talk about something every parent of a child with autism has thought at least once. Why are you doing this? And no, it's not because you're a bad parent. It's not because your child is being naughty. And it's definitely not because you didn't explain it well enough the first 47 times. It's because behavior is communication. Once you understand what your child is trying to communicate, parenting gets a lot less exhausting and a lot more effective. So today we're going to talk about something called the functions of behavior. And don't worry, this is not going to sound like a textbook. This is real life. This is grocery store meltdowns. This is bath time battles. This is your child losing their mind because you cut the sandwich the wrong way. Here's the simplest way to think about behavior. Every behavior happens for a reason. If your child is either trying to get something, get away from something, get attention, or regulate how their body feels. That's it. It's the whole list. So instead of asking, how do I stop this behavior? We start asking, what is this behavior getting for my child? 'Cause if it's working, they are absolutely going to keep doing it. Let's start with the one every parent knows very well. If your child wants something. This is called tangible behavior. Maybe it's the iPad. Maybe it's a snack. Maybe it's your phone, even though they have absolutely no idea what they're doing on it. You say, not right now. Your child responds like, you just canceled Christmas. Now here's the important part. The thing they wanted shows up after the screaming. Their brain just learned something very important. It learned that screaming works. So the goal is not to punish the screaming. The goal is to teach a better way to ask. When your child asks appropriately, even if it's pointing, signing, handing you a picture, or saying half a word, you move fast, like lightning fast. Because we want their brain to go, oh, this way works better. We're replacing the problem behavior with a functional one. For example, if your child screams for the tablet and you give it to them to make it stop, you've just reinforced screaming. Instead, we have to wait for a moment of calm, even a split second, and then prompt them to ask in a way they're able to. Maybe it's tapping the tablet. Maybe it's using a communication device. The moment they do that, they get the tablet. Over time, they learn that the new way is more efficient than the old way. Now let's talk about another big one, avoidance or escape. This is the absolutely not function. This is when your child does something to escape or avoid a task they don't like. Bath time, homework, hairbrushing, leaving the park. Basically, anything mildly uncomfortable or demanding. You say, time to clean up. Your child collapses to the floor like a fainting Victorian child. If cleaning up disappears after that meltdown just became a survival skill. Their brain learned that falling to the floor is a magic trick that makes unwanted tasks vanish. So instead of removing the task completely, we teach a way to ask for relief. That might sound like, break please, help, all done, or one more minute. And here's the key part. You still follow through, just in smaller pieces. You could say, first pick up 3 toys, then you can have a 1-minute break. This teaches your child they don't have to explode to get relief and that you'll still listen to them. It gives them a sense of control and predictability. For a non-speaking child, this might look like them handing you a break card. When they do, you honor it. Okay, break time. Then, after the agreed-upon time, you go back to the task. It's about building trust and cooperation, not forcing compliance through a battle of wills. Now, let's talk about attention. Yes, even negative attention. Some behaviors exist simply because you react. Yelling, lecturing, big emotions, long explanations, even eye contact. It all counts. Your child throws something. You rush over saying, why would you do that? We don't throw things. Your child's brain just learned that behavior summons my human. For some kids, a parent's frustrated attention is way better than no attention at all. They've discovered a button and they're going to push it. So instead, we flip the script. We practice planned ignoring for minor, attention-seeking behaviors. This is tough, I know. It means staying totally neutral. No eye contact, no talking when they're, say, tapping a toy loudly just to get a rise out of you. The moment they stop, you turn back with a smile. And even more importantly, we go absolutely feral with praise when they're calm or doing the right thing. You're sitting so nicely. I love how gentle your hands are. You're being so calm right now. That's amazing. We want to make our positive attention so much more powerful and frequent than any attention they could get from misbehavior. We want their brain to learn that calm behavior is what really gets the good stuff. Now, let's talk about the most misunderstood one: sensory behavior or automatic reinforcement. Some behaviors are not about getting something. They're not about avoiding something. They're not even about you. They're about the body trying to regulate itself, spinning, hand flapping, chewing on their shirt, running back and forth, crashing into the couch, even hitting themselves. This is not bad behavior. This is a nervous system asking for help. It either feels good or it helps to block out something that feels bad. So instead of saying stop, we ask, what does this body need? The goal here isn't to stop the behavior, but to find a safer, more appropriate way to meet that same need. If they're chewing their shirt, we offer a safe chew necklace or tube. If they're crashing into furniture, we give them pillows to jump on or heavy work like carrying laundry. If they're running inside, we build scheduled movement breaks into the day. If we don't remove sensory needs, we meet them safely. Trying to stop a sensory behavior without offering a replacement is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It's just going to pop up somewhere else, maybe in a way that's even more challenging. Here's why traditional discipline usually doesn't work for our kids. Timeouts, yelling, and taking things away assume your child can regulate their emotions, understand complex cause and effect, and control their impulses in the heat of the moment. Many autistic kids can't do that yet. Their brains are wired differently. So instead of discipline, we focus on teaching. Behavior improves when skills improve. It's about building new pathways in the brain. So when a behavior happens, take a breath. I know it's hard. And ask yourself one simple question. What is my child trying to communicate right now? Are they trying to get something, escape something, get my attention, or meet a sensory need? Then respond calmly, with few words, and try to use the same response every time. No long lectures, no big emotional reactions. It's just predictable, supportive responses that teach a better way. And finally, if you're exhausted, if you're overwhelmed, if you've cried in the bathroom while your child screamed outside the door, you are not failing. You are parenting on hard mode. Without a manual, your child is not giving you a hard time. They are having a hard time. And once you understand the why, the what to do becomes a whole lot clearer. You've got this. Thanks for watching, and if this was helpful, please consider subscribing for more real-world parenting strategies.